Hello.
Hello,
Hi. How are you?
I'm fine and you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How long do you want to talk for? Because I see that you've booked an hour, but do you actually want to do an hour or do you want to do less time?
Let's see.
Shall we see what happens? Okay. I was thinking if you want to do a lesson maybe, so that it's got like some structure.
Okay,
Yeah.
you can talk about tense.
About what?
Tense.
Tense. What do you mean? Can you write it, please? What do you mean by tense? Past
Tense.
tense, future tense, that sort of thing. Do you want me to go through all of them? Do you want me to go through all of the tenses?
Yes.
Okay. So shall we start with past tense?
Okay.
Okay, so with past tense, actually, let's see if I can find some material. Hmm. Okay, there isn't anything that I can find. Okay, I'll just speak to you about it. So with past, the verb to have. Um, so plus what's it called? The
Was
past.
your verb?
Sorry,
Was your verb?
what do you mean?
Was your verb? Verb. Be verb.
Sorry, can you write that? I don't understand. Well, you'd have past participle
Okay.
to have in the past participle. So, for example, I have gone. I have been. I have eaten. So you have to learn all of those past participles. And then you also have the imperfect tense. So I went, I was, and I ate.
Okay. When we use had.
When would you use that? I would say I have been, it's in the past, but a really, really long time ago, I would say. So I have been to the cinema and it's sort of open ended, like not specific. So if I wanted to say specifically when I went to the cinema, I would say I went to the cinema on Thursday. You know, so it needs to be a little bit more specific, I would say. But there isn't much difference. I would just say that when we're speaking fast, we would say I went, I was, I ate. So the imperfect, so I went is the imperfect. And then so that's, yeah, that's that one. Then you could also change, do you know contractions? So
Constructs.
I have equals I've.
Okay. Yes, I know that.
Yeah.
Do
Okay.
don't. Was not. Like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And then obviously the present tense is I am plus this is present continuous. So
Ing.
I am going, I am eating. And then you would have the future tense. So I
I
will
will.
plus infinitive. I will go, I will be, and I will eat. What's the contraction for I will?
Future.
What's the contraction? So what does I will become? With an apostrophe, I will. How do you say it?
I'll go.
Yeah.
I will go to the cinema.
I'll go to the cinema. Yeah, exactly.
I
And then, so that's I would plus infinitive. So I would go, I would be, and I would eat.
Okay. When I use I would or I should.
I should is like a recommendation. So
You should go there.
that's like I go there. Like
you should watch that movie or you should watch this movie. Like that.
Yeah, you should watch the film. Yeah,
Or
exactly.
when would
I would. Sorry.
When I use would.
When
When
you're saying something that let me just look it up. Conditional. So the definition of the conditional tense. So it's basically like.
If you go there, I will give you that pen, like that.
Yeah, it's like if you did this. If you
Mean a contractual situation.
Yeah, it's a suggestion. Like I would do this personally. I would do this. So it's like the future tense, but not quite.
Okay.
And those are kind of the tenses that you need. Then you can also say, I think this is called the subjunctive, but I'm not sure. When you say I would have gone, is the past. I would have gone to the supermarket if. So that's the past tense of
Can I use would instead of, can I use was instead of would? Where?
What can you write that? I can't quite understand. No. Were is the imperfect of to be equals were. So it's we were doing in the past.
This thing also past but conditional.
No.
So what are the difference between?
So we were is the past tense. So for example, okay, wait. So you see up there, I said I went, I was, I ate, further up in the chat. So the verb in the past, I'll write it down. I was, you were, she was, we were, they were.
Okay.
That's the conjugation.
So this is actually the be verb.
This is the what?
Be verb.
Yeah, to be.
Okay.
Then in the past.
When is would actually? That I can't understand.
Would. To do. Would is part of the be what verb. So to be in the conditional is I would, you would, she would, we would.
Okay. Give me a sentence. Then
Okay, so if I were you, or if I was younger, I would, if I was rich, I would buy a car. So it's really important that you say if clauses. It's a whole other thing. So if sentences change things. So if, then you have to use past tense plus past tense plus conditional. So
okay, mean this thing time gone, but this thing never happened. So in this situation, we can use would.
I would is like if I had a car, I would do this. It's like a possibility almost.
Yes. Possibility in the past.
Yeah, sort of. Even though we're actually talking about the present. So if we're talking now and you're saying, Liana, what would you do if you had a car? Right now, if I had a car, I would say, if I had a car, even though it's the past tense, we are still in the present. It's a rule. It's just a rule. It's the way it is. It doesn't make much sense, but it's the way that it is.
Okay. When you use have had.
Have had.
Have had.
Again, so that is right back to the beginning when I said I have gone or I have eaten. I have had is way in the past. In the past, I have had something. You can also say I had. It's the same.
Same.
Yeah.
Mean I had an appointment with a doctor. Can I? Or I can use I have had appointment with a doctor.
You would say I had an appointment with the doctor because it's recent. But if you were saying 10 years ago, again, maybe it's a little bit more general. And so it would be 10 years ago, I have had doctor's appointments. But if you're being really specific, you would say 10 years ago, I had a doctor appointment. So it's like general things. I had a friend in the past. But if you're speaking generally, in the past, I have had a friend who was rich. Do you see what I mean? It's more general. Yeah. Have you got any more questions?
Okay. When you have had to tell about the past.
Yeah.
So when is was or were.
Sorry?
If we say anything in the past, so when we use was and were.
Can
This
you write
is
it
also
down? Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. If you say anything in the past, we use was with the verb to be. So was is the past of, you can say I had been or I was.
okay.
Either it's the same. Sort of. Again, we use had. They're two different sentences. For example, I had is different to I have had. So the same with I was, it's the verb to be. So I am 21 years old. I was 18. I will be 22. So yeah, that's when it happens. Or I am a doctor. I was a doctor. I will be a doctor. I had a job as a doctor. So there's yeah. Do you understand?
Okay, is this correct? I am write a sentence.
Okay.
It has been raining here since morning.
Since this morning. Perfect. Yeah.
Okay, means still continue. This action is begin, but it's still continue.
Yeah. Since this morning, yeah. It's been really. It would be. It has. Yeah. But then also, if you wanted to say it stopped, it had been raining here since this morning. So yeah, actually, you're right.
Had been action. Okay, when you had action end recently.
Yeah, it's ended. So that's the. Yeah, so that's past continuous. It has been nice to see you. To see you. You're still together, but we're talking about the time that we've spent together, but we're still together now. So yeah, it's continuous. It has been nice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Future tense is not more used, I think.
Sorry?
Future tense uses very less. I think
Oh yeah.
very little.
Yeah, a lot. So, the past tense has a lot of different contexts and different ways of saying things, and there's only very slight, tiny differences.
Actually, we can use past tense and present tense more, I think.
Yeah, I think so. But we could try like a lesson, and I think they often have grammar in the lesson. So let's have a look. So actually, let me show you. I think in this lesson we can. Oh no, it wasn't. Let me see. Okay, it's not this one. Ignore me. I'm trying to find it. Let me. 1 second. Sorry.
Okay.
Not that one. I'm trying to find. There was actually a really good lesson which talked about this and was really useful in figuring out these sort of things, like what you would do. Right, I don't think I can find it, which is very irritating. So don't worry about it. But you like movies, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so we can do a lesson about movies. Shall we do?
Okay, if you talk about movie, okay, then
Okay, there's a lesson for it.
Okay, tell me a phrase meaning writing on the wall. What's that mean?
Sorry?
Writing on the wall.
Writing on the wall. What do you mean? What does it
What,
mean?
what does phrase meaning?
I don't know. It's just writing on the wall.
Yes, actually, with the Spectre movie, have you seen that?
Wait, one sec.
This phrase is used the Spectre movie title track. This phrase is used.
Oh, that's different. That's writings on the wall. So that's there's a difference.
Okay, what it's
So
mean
this is
actually?
writing on the wall, but writing is like a message. So it's
Okay,
like messages on the wall, rather than this is writing, and then these are writings, the noun on the wall. So it's
so
just
give a message.
messages. Yeah, messages
Okay,
basically.
okay.
But I think it's sort of the context would be, you know,
Actually, the movie fact is when the Skyfall movie end and the Spectre movies begin. Um, M the who the James Bond boss actually Mr. M or Mrs. M he died. Okay, then new M coming and they give a message. So
yeah,
that the way the movies begin. So
yeah,
after past incident, the movies begin.
yeah.
Actually,
Okay, yeah, okay.
okay, that's
Um, so shall we look at this lesson?
okay, okay.
What was the last movie you watched?
Last movie, last movie I watched. It's kind of a funny story. It's kind of
Oh, it's kind of a funny story. I think I might have seen that.
very good movie.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. I don't think I was able to finish it. I wasn't able to finish it because it was quite boring. Yeah, but did you like it?
Okay, what's the topic about? Topic about
Did you
movies.
like it? Did you like the film?
Yes,
Yeah. Who did you watch it with?
I solo,
Sorry?
solo.
So, alone. You say alone.
Okay,
Or by myself.
okay.
Solo is like
No, when
it's a,
the dance form is solo dance. Yes.
it's a Spanish word. Solo. It is a Spanish word, and sometimes we use it in English.
Okay,
But we normally say alone or by myself.
okay.
Solo is the Spanish word for alone. Solo. And sometimes we use it. So solo dance, a
Yes,
solo, like a singing solo.
yes.
Yeah. Do you watch movies in the cinema?
No, I
You don't
watch
go to the
only.
cinema? You don't go to the cinema. Okay.
Actually, it's
Okay.
kind of boring. You can stay one place to
Yeah.
watch the movies. It's kind of
Yeah.
boring. So because of everything available on internet nowadays,
Yeah. It's so much better. You can watch movies illegally. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so shall we look at some vocabulary? Yeah? So do you know what director means?
yes, I know.
Plot?
Yes.
Okay, how about you read these out and I will correct your pronunciation.
Okay. Director, someone who tells the actors in the movie to play what to do.
Yeah.
Plot, noun, the story of a book, play, movie, etc.
Yeah.
Visual, a picture or illustration. that is used to slow or explain something.
Perfect.
Visual mean when some person voice is coming to describe the thing actually.
Sorry?
Is this visual or someone describe the story about what going to happen, the past information?
I don't think so. It's just a picture or a image or something. It's just a visual.
Okay, when someone tell about the story, what going to happen, is some animation kind of thing is coming. They understood the proper way. So what is called?
Oh, a flashback.
Yes, yes. Someone narrate the story actually.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Okay, someone when narrate the story, what this called?
Oh, a narrator.
Narrator. Okay,
A
narrator.
narrator. Yeah.
Okay, next audience. The group of people who watch a movie or a show,
Yeah.
laugh,
Yeah.
smile while making sounds with your voice that show you are happy or think something is funny.
Yeah.
Cry, produce tears, usually because of you are sad.
Yeah. Exactly. Perfect. You know all of them. Okay. So
I like comedy movie because they make me laugh.
perfect.
Sound and dash effect, sound and visual effect make a movie interesting.
Yeah.
John came up with the dash of the movie during the vacation.
With
Plot,
the yeah,
plot.
perfect. Plot.
Okay.
Yeah.
My mother told me she dash watching the sad movie. She cried.
Cried. You have to change the tense.
Yes. Or
So
or you can say when he watching the movie, sad movies. When she cry when he watches the sad movie.
she
Cried
cried.
past tense, past tense.
Yeah, she cried when she
Yes,
was
okay.
watching the sad movie.
Did you know that the death of director of the movie was also an actor?
Yeah, perfect. Okay. What makes a movie great? Practice the passage out loud. So read it out loud, this passage.
Okay. All great movies tell a great story. Movie directors and actors try to do this though a interesting plot, acting, sound and visuals. When a movie tells a story that touches a large audience,
Touches.
large audience or audiences, why yes,
When a
third person
movie tells a story that touches a large audience's
audience is
heart.
a particular one person or a group of person. So third
Yeah,
person singular number then is
it's a large group of people that are watching the film. The crowd is the audience.
now I think it was apostrophe s. That's
Oh, that's because the hearts belong to the audience. That's why it's the apostrophe.
audience means a particular audience. That's why yes.
No, the audience is the
Audience may
people.
understood the group of a person. That's called audience. So
Yeah.
I use why apostrophe s.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure what you're asking.
Actually apostrophe s. I'm talking about the s last s.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. What about it?
Why use that
Why?
actually?
Why? Because the hearts are owned by the audience. The audience has the hearts.
Okay. The
So
fulcrum.
the I don't understand. Sorry.
But audience is the main thing. That's why.
No, no, no. It's The audience is the subject,
Okay. Now
and they own the hearts. So if you're
then
using something possessive, so it would be Liana's heart, you know?
okay.
The dog's heart. It's the heart of the dog. My heart, Liana's heart.
Okay. Audiences' hearts at a deep level. That movie becomes great. Great movies often makes us laugh, cry, remember a time from our lives, or think about big problems.
Yeah, perfect. So, is there anything that you don't understand in there?
Understand?
Perfect. So, how do directors and actors make a movie great?
Okay. First they, I think, first they choose a good
Good plot. Yeah.
Then he narrates the thing, how
Then,
to visualize them. Then no, actually they personally visualize them. Then implementation the story to the
yeah,
audience. There's
yeah,
every emotion, laugh, cry, everything are there. Then
yeah,
the audience can relate it, the story to their past life or something.
yeah, yeah. So they can relate it to their past. Um,
Or
what
future
about
maybe. Or future maybe.
yeah? What about cinematography? Do you know what that means? All right.
Cinematography. Cinematography means who doing that character, I think.
No,
Which person?
cinematography is visual effects, um, uh, music, camera work, um,
Means means
lighting. It's everything to do with what we're looking at. The set.
fashion designing.
Sorry.
Fashion design.
Sometimes, yeah. I wouldn't. I would say that's more. We call it. Oh, what's it called? You
I
have
mean
set.
instrumental thing.
Uh, fashion. It's not called fashion designing when you're on a film. Costume design. Called costume design, set design, which is like everything around.
Means they choose the location where the shooting
Yeah,
is happening.
exactly. So,
Okay, one thing also sound mixing. Both are separate
yeah,
department.
sound mixing as well. Um, yeah. So, what do great movies make us do?
What do great movie often make us do? Okay, we can learn from the great movie, from
Yeah,
something included in our life, or we can inspire from that movie.
yeah,
Can we
100%.
can do something?
Yeah, you can feel inspired. It can be impactful, we say. Um, we can learn about topics and
Yes,
problems in the world. Yeah,
I
perfect.
I actually learned English.
You learn English. Yeah, that's what great movies make you do. Okay, so how do you feel about this? Connectors to tell a story. Do we need to practice this or do you understand it all?
I understand.
Okay. Your favorite movie. I want you to tell me all about it. When you watched it, when it was made, who was in it, the plot, when the start, the middle, the end. Tell me all about it.
Okay, my favorite movie is P Psycho. Then It made 1960. I forgot
What
the star.
is it? What is it?
1960.
1960. Okay. Yeah.
I actually forgot the star name actually.
Okay. 1960. Okay.
A great movie. Happy was that.
I don't know. I don't think so. I can't find it. I'm Googling it now and I can't find it. Who's in it? Oh,
I
Psycho.
don't.
Psycho. Okay. Yeah, I know Psycho, yeah. Okay, I've seen it too. So tell me about it. Who was in it?
I can't remember the name. Okay, let's leave them if I say about Titanic.
Sorry?
Titanic.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Okay, I know about Titanic. Titanic movie. This is also my favorite.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Actually, I forgot the who play the actor.
Okay.
Cast. I think I forgot the cast actually. I
Okay.
don't.
Well, can you tell me the plot?
This movie.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, a man is really he's a psycho. Okay. Her mother is actually died. Then he go to a hotel and uh, and another part a girl he is stolen a money. Okay, from a man. Then they meet a hotel and there something unnatural thing is happen. So that's the story actually.
Okay. And how does it end?
Actually, end is the hero actually he's a psycho. Okay, then he play double role, his mother role and his role also. Then
Okay.
everything is come under the light. Okay, in the movie this moment.
Okay. Okay.
I I have watched that many years before. Then I actually forgot about what the story exactly.
Okay. Okay, so we'll go to the next slide. Okay, do you like the drama genre?
No horror mystery.
Horror mystery. Okay, so do you watch drama?
Yes,
Yes or no?
sometimes.
Sometimes. So
Sometimes
you sometimes watch it. What about comedy?
I watch comedy.
You watch comedy. Well, the film you watched, what was it called? That you said at the beginning?
Okay, it's kind of a funny story, but this is not a comedy film.
It's kind of a funny story. That's a comedy.
No,
Yeah.
the the name like that. Not was this is not a comedy film. Okay,
Yeah. It's a bit of a comedy, yeah.
due date. My favorite due date. Comedy.
I googled it. It's a comedy.
It's not a kind of comedy film.
I laughed. It's funny. Due date, yeah. But
This is a comedy film.
it's kind of a funny story. It's a comedy. That it's kind of a funny story. Is a comedy. Yeah.
Okay, you watch the film, then message me.
Sorry.
You watch that film, then message me. This is not a comedy film actually.
I've seen it. It's funny. I've seen it.
Really, it's funny.
Yeah,
Which
it's meant to be. It's a
which
comedy film.
which part is funny?
That is a It's a comedic film.
Which part is funny?
Oh, the script.
No, I think
The whole thing. I think maybe you have different humor where you're from. Different
No.
type of humor. But in
Okay,
England,
okay.
in
Tell me
England, it
the
is
story.
it is a funny story. It's about a boy who has mental health issues and wants to kill himself, and he goes to a psych ward. It's a funny film.
Yes, he go to asylum or mental hospital, Then
Yeah.
he admit there, and they struggling with those people who is actually mentally health. Those are
Bas-
elder to them, and finally he find a girl, and he her life becomes smooth for her, and she finally lived his life
But
happily.
it is a
Happily.
comedy
Okay.
because the script. Do you know what script is?
Yes, I told you now the script.
The script. It's funny. The dialogue is funny dialogue.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
What about animation? Do you watch animation films?
Yes. Yes.
What do you watch? Inside Out. Okay, that's a new film. Yeah. Anything else?
I forgot the name actually. I forgot the name.
Despicable Me 2. Yeah, that's an animation film. Have you ever seen Finding Nemo?
Minion. Minions.
Minions. Have you seen Finding Nemo?
This is a fish.
About the fish.
Yes, yes. Keep swimming, keep swimming.
Yeah, Finding Nemo, Lion King, all the Disney
Yes,
films.
Lion King.
Yeah. Okay, what about, do you watch animation films a lot? How often
No,
do you watch? Not a lot? No. What about romantic films?
sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay. But you prefer horror / mystery? Yeah. And what's your favorite horror film?
It's a Korean movie.
What's that? I haven't seen it. I know that Korean film industry is very good at horror films. They have the best horror films in Korea. Yeah.
Actually, expression and everything is good.
Yeah.
Although I don't know the Korean language actually,
Yeah.
so I watch it subtitle.
It's good though. What about mystery films?
Okay, I watch mystery film also.
You watch mystery as well. Do you like action films? You like James Bond? What about let me think. Crime drama films?
Drama films.
Crime?
Yes,
Crime?
crime.
Have you seen Knives Out? That's a good film.
No, I have not seen.
That's a very good film. That's a good film.
Okay, this one also good.
I've never seen that. Never seen it. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Do you think old movies are better than new movies?
Do you like watching 3D or 4D movies? Right? No,
Do
I
you think,
don't
do
watch.
you think old movies are better than new movies?
Old movies are better than new. No, I don't think that, because old movies English is much more clear than new movies.
Okay.
Plot, everything is good, I think.
You think old films are good? Yeah. Well, your favorite film is Psycho, and that is an old film. Yeah, exactly. If a book is made into a movie, do you prefer to see the movie first or the book first?
I think book,
Same. I think so.
because book describe the more about the story. I think.
Yeah, I think so as well, and it leaves a lot to the imagination.
Actually, when you see visualize and your imagination power is decreased, I think, because when you read a story, your visualization power is increased.
Yeah, and you can visualize better. And then when you see a film, the characters are already made up for
Yes,
you.
yes. The story, wider imagination power.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, great. Okay, so Psycho, 1960. When was the first time you watched Psycho?
Actually, 2015.
So,
2015.
2015. Do you remember where you watched it, who you watched it with?
Myself.
By yourself. Okay. And were you at home? Were you at the cinema?
At home.
At home. Okay. So how did you feel while watching the movie after you? How did you feel watching it?
Okay.
Was it
Actually,
exciting? Was it scary?
actually, this is the director name I forgot. Hitchcock or something. Hitchcock. Okay. Actually, the story is the movies you can understood the movie. You are in the movie. It is like a roller coaster.
A roller coaster,
Okay.
yeah.
Until the movie finishes, you cannot go anywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
These movies actually hypnotized you. Actually,
It's called, we say gripping.
gripping.
Gripping, yeah. Okay. Okay, so here we have a graph. And it's basically showing that well, tell me, what does it show?
Percentage of US population that want to movies. Okay, actually, how many US people watch movie? That's the thing.
Not quite. It's
Weekly,
moviegoers.
weekly.
Moviegoers are people that go to the cinema.
Actually,
So you can see what can you see?
okay. No, now this is decreases actually.
This is what?
Decreases.
Yeah, it decreases. Yeah, exactly. Why do you think it's like that?
Actually, OTT platform, web series, I mean, Netflix, Amazon Prime, this kind of thing is available on internet, or you can
Yeah,
watch movie YouTube also. So that then they go to movie hall, they spend so much time going and coming to the home, so they
yeah,
can watch anywhere or when he or she want actually they can watch. So for that thing, this is become decreases.
yeah. But do you like going to the cinema?
Actually, I think when you watch a movie or properly, then you can go to cinema because the aura, the atmosphere is you can particularly understand that movie. But when you watch it home, you can go there where there. This is not concentrated, I think.
Yeah, you can appreciate the atmosphere and the excitement and the popcorn. Yeah. When was the last time you went to the cinema?
2016 or 17, I think.
Oh, really? So years ago. I went to the cinema last week.
Okay, which movie have you seen?
I saw Cruella. It's a new film.
It's about.
It's about Cruella de Vil, the villain, the Disney villain. And it's got, do you know Emma Stone?
Yes, I know.
She plays
Oh,
Cruella. Um,
the Harry Potter, who played the Harry Potter?
no, that's Emma Watson.
Emma Stone. Okay, it's kind of a funny story.
Yeah, Emma Stone is in. Do you know La La Land?
Yes.
That's Emma Stone. Yeah.
Okay.
And she plays Cruella de Vil, and it had really, really good costume design. We talked about costume design earlier. The costume design was amazing. Beautiful clothes in the film. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. And me and my friend were the only ones in the whole cinema. Just us two.
Because of Corona.
Yeah, just us two in a massive cinema. Because people aren't going to the cinema anymore. So it was very empty. Okay, great. So we've done the lesson. Is there anything else you want to cover?
Okay. What is available? I think
Sorry?
in this chapter, everything is complete.
Yeah, the lesson is finished.
Okay. Anything about grammar? I just brush up
You want
my grammar skill actually.
you want to learn more grammar? So what kind of thing do you want to learn?
Okay. Actually, Hazel, idiom and phrases. Idiom and phrases.
Idiomatic phrases. Okay. Okay, so today I tutored a girl and we looked at some idiomatic phrases.
Okay.
And
First, you tell me the phrase idioms. Okay. Then I try to
in here.
recall.
Oh no, it's not in here. Maybe it is in here. Wait, one sec. There is a list here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Idiomatic phrases.
To
Okay.
cost an arm and a leg
Yeah.
means anyhow by hook or crook.
No, it means it's very expensive.
Okay.
So when something is really expensive, I would say, oh, that's going to cost me an arm and a leg. Okay. What about a change of scenery?
Something difference.
Yeah, so a different environment.
Means go to the another way.
So another location, when you want to go somewhere else, that's completely different. So for me, the beach is a change of scenery because I'm used to the city.
Okay, means you can refresh your mind also.
Yeah, sort of.
Take a break.
Take a break, sort of, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
To broaden one's horizon.
Means hypnotized. Hypnotized or in a
No.
particular thing. You focus on a particular thing.
No. To broaden one's horizon is to learn new things. So to have new experiences, to learn about new things and gather knowledge. To spend time, you know that one.
Time spent actually there.
Here and there.
Means spend a quality time, I think.
Here and there is just sort of it's a difficult one to say. Here and there is like in different places. So there's lots of clothes here and there.
Okay, means scattered.
Scattered, yeah, scattered about. Yeah, exactly. Okay, perfect. I think there's some more. Pretty certain. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to Google some idioms in English. Okay. Better late than never.
Okay.
It's kind of self-explanatory.
Okay.
You know that one?
Okay. Wait for the right time.
Might as well. It's saying it's better to arrive late.
You can start. Actually, you can start for waiting for a long time.
Sorry?
You can start that thing for waiting for a long time.
Sort
You
of,
can
yeah.
at least start.
Sort of, yeah.
Means okay. Uh, move your best foot forward.
Yeah, sort of. What about break a leg?
Mean cheer up.
No, it means good
Or
luck. Good luck. Like break a leg. Good luck with that. Call it a day.
call it a day means memorable day.
Sorry?
Memorable day. Memorable.
It means stop doing something.
Stop doing something.
So if you are doing lots of work for your job, your boss might say to you, call it a day. You know, end it there. Don't worry about it. Yeah, call it a day. Get out of hand.
Means it's gone.
No, it means it's out of control. We can't control it anymore.
Means you cannot. Like what I can see. Direct this thing.
Sort of. You can't keep it under control. Yeah. What about?
Okay, can I? It's opposite idiom under the thumb.
Sorry.
Under the thumb. That's opposite idiom.
Under the thumb. Like this.
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
Means you can control. Under your control, actually. Under the thumb is under your control.
Oh, you would say under my thumb. Under my
Under
thumb.
you means under your control.
Yeah, under my control. I've got him under my thumb. Yeah, exactly. Or you can also say I've got him wrapped around my finger.
So can you write that?
Yeah. I have him wrapped round my finger. Under control. I have him under control.
Okay.
Yeah,
I have him wrapped around my finger.
Yeah. It's in the palm of my hand. It's in the palm of my hand.
Means I know that very well.
Sort of, yeah. It's like yeah, kind of. It's sort of to have someone under control. Again, I've got it in the palm of my hand. I've got it under my control. These are all ways under my thumb, wrapped around my finger, the palm of my hand. It's all to do with control.
All are same we can use.
Yeah, all the same. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything else. Let me see. No pain, no gain.
Okay, you can take risks if you want profit.
Yeah, if you want to get something, you have to work hard to get it. Yeah, exactly. Speak
Means
of the
no
devil.
risk, no gain.
Yeah, speak of the devil. So you would say, speak of the devil when I'm having a conversation with someone about someone else and they walk in and I say, speak of the devil because I've just been talking about them and they've just come in as I've been talking.
Okay. He's talking about him or he affair.
I've been talking
okay,
and he enters, yeah. And I say, speak of the devil, look who it is.
Okay, give me a review about my English speaking skill.
What about it? It's good. I think you need to work a bit more on your clarity with your pronunciation. But you have all the vocab. You have lots and lots of vocabulary. So I think it's now more about pronunciation.
Actually, my dialect, its pronunciation has become different. So
yeah, it's a bit difficult, but just make sure that you keep your consonants clear, and you speak slowly. Because in England we speak quite slowly, actually. But yeah. Anyway, we've got 7 seconds. So
okay, nice to meet you. Thank
Nice
you.
to see you. Bye.
Bye.